Hey kids, how are you? I'm going to show you a picture of an old church building, and I want to see if you can see what is at the very top of the steeple, the tallest part of the church, okay? Let me hold the picture up. Can you figure out what that is at the top, the very top of the steeple? It's a rooster. It's a rooster weather vane. And when the wind hits the tail of the rooster, it spins to point in the direction that the wind is coming. Well, why in the world would there be a rooster at the top of a church steeple? Well, it goes to our story that we're going to talk with the adults about this week in church. It's the story of Peter. At the time that Jesus was arrested in the garden, and he was taken to the high priest's house for questioning. And Peter is standing outside in the courtyard, and people begin to ask him if he is one of Jesus' followers. And 3 times Peter says, no, he's not a follower of Jesus. Of course, Peter was a follower. So why did Peter say that he wasn't a follower of Jesus? It was probably because he was afraid. He was afraid because they had arrested Jesus, and he wasn't so sure what might happen to him if they knew that he was with Jesus. He was a part of Jesus' group. And so Peter denied. He said, no, I am not one of Jesus' followers. Jesus had told Peter that before the night was over, he knew that Peter would deny him 3 times. And as soon as Peter said no the 3rd time, Peter heard the call of the rooster. And he was reminded of what Jesus had told him. And of course, Peter felt very bad that he had denied his friend Jesus, was so afraid that he told people he didn't belong with the group that was following Jesus. So just a reminder that churches often put a rooster on their steeple to remind us that it's not always easy to be a follower of Jesus. Just like Peter, sometimes we get afraid. But we're reminded that we're to have courage to tell people that we love Jesus. And Peter was forgiven by Jesus. And of course, Peter went on to be one of the most important early followers in the early church. And that's why there's often, on old church buildings with steeples, a rooster at the top to remind us of this story of Peter in the Bible. All right, see you next time. Bye-bye.